Alright, welcome back YouTube. This is Central Florida Prepper. Um, Got a topic I want to discuss with the prepper community here. Just recently, they have suspected cases of Black Plague, or the Black Death, in Mongolia. Alright, now this was back late April. They're calling the male and his wife, the male being Citizen T. I don't know why they call it that. I'm not a viralist or whatever. He died back April the 27th. He's 38 years old, and his wife died at age 37, died 3 days later. Now, this is over in Mongolia. Apparently, Citizen T, because they haven't released his name, and I'm not talking bad about the dead at all. Very mournful of people dying of something like this. This is horrible. But today I want to discuss plagues during shit hit the fan scenario, mainly because plagues are still here and we've got modern medication to fight diseases. So what happens when everything collapses? Alright, so I got some statistics here for you. Did a little homework, a little research. I don't look like a complete idiot. Although that's debatable, right? Okay, so this couple was over there in Mongolia and they decided to do some type of ancient Mongolian ritual. Apparently they ate a animal called a marmot. Probably mispronouncing that. They say it's a rat-like creature, kind of like a squirrel. It looks more like a groundhog to me if you actually look at the picture. But they killed it, hunted it, ate it, and died from the plague. Well, suspected plague. There's not really 100% confirmed on that. They are still saying it looks like the Black Plague. Alright, which is the Black Death. Alright, Black Death ran series 1346 to 1353. This plague killed, estimated death toll was 75 million to 200 million people. That's a lot of people. Okay? That's in a span of 7 years. That's how fast it traveled. Now this is 1300s, mid 1300s, so that moved pretty fast without airplanes and vehicles driving around. Now, people say, well, Black Plague you shouldn't worry about because it's such a minute thing. It's not really something that really is around anymore. Just a good, comeback, I guess, until you do the research. Alright, let's go ahead and break this down. In Madagascar, the plague is still very common there. Okay, it's not just a once in a while case. Okay, Central. It's Madagascar. It's an island long way from America. We're good. No, we're not. The plague is still in existence here in America. Mostly the southwestern regions, Arizona. Well, okay, I've actually got the information here, so I'll just read it to you. Most cases here in America are northern New Mexico, northern Arizona, southern Colorado, California, southern Oregon, and far western Nevada. How do I get this information? It's on the CDC.gov. Okay. I do know for a fact that the plague is in Arizona. I used to live out in Arizona. We got a lot of canyons and stuff out there. I used to go backpacking. I used to do my little prospecting gold, dry pan and stuff like that out there. One of the biggest things out in those deserts is desert rats. Okay. They do carry plagues. Okay, they still carry plague. Alright, so to put things in more perspective for you about the Black Plague is still here in America. It's all over the world, but I have some numbers for you. Between 1900 and 2012, okay, these are the dates pulled off CDC.gov, there has been 1,006 confirmed or possible cases in the U.S. for Black Plague. Now, they have graphs and maps that you can look at talking about. They'll have a graph showing the year with how many confirmed cases they had, and then they'll show how many deaths come from the plague. If you get the plague without modern medication, you're dead. Okay, you're done. Some say within 24 hours, others say a couple of days. It's a miserable death. Alright, well, looking at the maps on cdc.gov, which I recommend just doing a basic Google search on Black Plague in America. You'll see the CDC website, and it'll have the graph charts for you, so you can actually look this up yourself. Alright, back in 2006, there were 17 confirmed cases. There were 2 deaths. 2007, it dropped down to 7 confirmed cases, but 2 deaths. And it just keeps going. 2008, 2009, 10, 11. Now, the information I have only goes up to 2017. Okay, I guess they don't have a chart yet for 2018. But since 2006 through 2017, there has been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 deaths. I should have went ahead and calculated all this up for you as far as how many confirmed cases. Basically, each year, if you round them up, on average, not round them up, just average, it goes from 1 to 7 cases a year in America. Okay, so this isn't Madagascar. This actually happens here. Now, with our modern medications, it is treatable, curable with antibiotics. Okay, I don't think it's penicillin they're giving you. I think it's some retro stuff. Like I said, I'm not a medical person at all. I've got some field training, but that's about it. Nothing on this level. But let me throw this idea out here to you. This is here in America. All right. Now, to contract the Black Plague, I wish I knew the actual technical name for it. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to say it if I pronunciate it anyway. I speak English, very bad English. Okay. Fleas carry this bacteria, that's this plague bacteria. Okay, not all fleas, just some fleas. Alright, now these fleas, if they bite the animal, they infect the animal. If they bite a human, the human becomes infected with this plague. Now, let's say that the animal's been bit and you're out there in a SHTF scenario now. Food is scarce and you're going deeper into the countryside looking for food. Alright, I've eaten rat, I've eaten nutria, I've eaten a lot of things. Alright, I've done a lot of survival stuff, and the possibility's there. I mean, hey, it can happen that you get hold of an animal. I mean, these fleas are on squirrels, everything. I mean, squirrels have fleas. Okay, what's to keep them from getting transferred over? Alright, especially, look, when I was out in Arizona, we had ground squirrels. They're on the ground, fleas easy access to them. I mean, they're around other animals. So you ingest this animal. Actually, you can actually get it from touching another animal that has the plague. Touching. Alright, that's not even eating it yet. So, SHTF scenario, you are hunting, trapping, whatever, for more food, and you get hold of this. Well, you're done. Okay, well, I don't have to worry. I've got plenty of food stockpiled. Awesome. I love that. I wish everybody did. But there's going to be people who don't. That will be out there hunting, getting in contact with this plague, which a full grid down scenario in America, this will happen. People will contract this disease. They do contract this disease in this day of time with our modern medicine to protect people. But I just told you about what's going on with the CDC on the reports, on their yearly reports of cases being confirmed of Black Plague in America today. Now, this stuff spreads. Within 7 years, it was estimated from 75 to 200 million people died of Black Plague back in 1346 through 1353. Hopefully I got my math right. Going off the top of my head, which is not a safe thing. This isn't to scare anybody. This is to get you to think. Don't forget to start prepping pandemic viral protectant. Okay? It's not just, there is bird influenza, there's a lot of things out that we have to protect ourselves against, okay? Especially since modern medicine won't be there to help us. So make sure you prep for plagues. Alright? It's one thing to have, we prep power, we prep food, we prep alternate means for fuel, things like that. But if you got a plague this size spreading across America, it won't take long to be at your front door. Now, if we did have a grid down situation, would the population be thinner than it is right now? Yes. So, it won't be as rampant. As far as speed as coming to your front door, let's say that this broke out in Arizona, it's not going to be here in Florida a week later. Or it could. Could be some old boy out there, or girl, survivalist, comes across it, has fuel for his vehicle, whatever, and is able to make it across country. Doesn't take long. This stuff traveled, I believe it's from China to Europe within 7 years, and took out this many people, and they were on horses. Okay? It won't be good. So make sure you prep for plague, pandemics, things like that. Alright? So just a little bit of information to get you thinking on. I know me personally, I try to prepare for everything. I can't. Okay? I'm on a limited budget, just like most are. Okay? It's just the way things are. But being smart, being aware, and always thinking ahead. Okay? So with this little bit of information, what am I going to do? Alright, so yeah, we prepped for EMPs, CMEs, economic collapse, here, the wife and I. And we do have some preps for, let's say, avian flu, stuff like that. We have a small pandemic kit. Small pandemic kit. You could probably put it in a cardboard box. Not good. That's shame on me. Okay? I got too wrapped up what's going on with Venezuela right now that I'm not looking into the end game either. Now, should you worry about Venezuela and things going on there with all the military? Yes, of course. Could be a catalyst to start bigger things. But as a prepper, you want to look at other things and also prep for those. You don't want to just take one idea. Now, like here in Florida, we have the hurricanes, which makes it so much easier to talk to people here in Florida about prepping, because everybody knows how it is to have your power and water shut off for weeks at a time. But I don't just prep for hurricanes, okay? Neither should you. Okay, especially, well, you probably should prep for hurricanes with our climate shifts that we're having. We got flooding everywhere, tornadoes dropping out of the sky. Come on now, you just don't know what's going to happen next. So start prepping. All right. Hopefully this gives you a little. Oh yeah, I haven't done no preps on that yet. So start prepping. Okay. Start prepping for pandemic stuff. Um, like I said in past videos, I've got a weak immune system. I get sick now every year with the flu, colds. Now, do I have a theory on that? Oh yeah, multiple. I try not to get into the conspiratorial things on the YouTube channel. That's why I use my DLive. Um, but besides chemtrail poisoning and poison in the water, when I had my appendix removed back in 2012, I've gotten sick every year now. I never really had a problem. Occasionally I'd get sick. Not that often. Now I always get sick. Anytime there's a bug going around, I got it. So yeah, plagues, things like that are definitely going to be on our list of preps. So be prepared for more videos from me on those type of preps in the future, because it's something that my wife and I, are taking very seriously. Yes, she has come around to prepping. She's learning. Okay, I'm always learning. I don't have all the answers. Knowing that I don't have all the answers keeps me looking, keeps me searching. I don't want to be dumb and blindsided. But if something happens to me, she's got to be prepared enough to be able to handle things on her own. Another food for thought. Okay. I know people in prepper groups that, nothing against male female inequality or anything like that. I know a lot of prepper groups that just the husband is the prepper, or just the wife is the prepper. I understand there is a combination, and there's a problem with someone's wanting to prep while the other spouse is like, man, you know what, that's just crazy, you wouldn't need to worry about that. I get that. It's something families need to work together on. I'm not a psychologist, whichever one that is, okay? All I know is no one licked the red off my candy as a kid. I love my mom and dad. The rest of it, I blame on society. No, kidding. There are needs for psychiatrists, sure there are. Okay, there's people that have problems. I'm sure I have problems. I've learned to deal with them though. But anyway, yes, prepping is a family thing. I do understand. I get emails from people all the time. Some of my subs. All right, and by the way, thank all my subscribers. We are steadily climbing up. For long, we hit 100 mark, which is awesome. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all subscribe, and I really do enjoy the comments y'all leave in the comment boxes. So yeah, I'm getting a little off topic here. I just wanted to come up here and warn everybody. Am I saying that the plague's fixing to run rampant here in America? No, not right now. The overview is, when everything happens, infrastructure breaks down, medical's not going to be there, the plague is coming back. It's still here. We're able to head it off with medical technology now. When it shows its ugly face again, when we don't have the medicine to fight it, or the people skilled to identify and fight it, it'll be back. It's gonna be back bad. It's gonna be knocking on our doors. So, food for thought. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. Please click the like button, subscribe if you're just stopping by. Again, all my subscribers, thank you very much for sticking with me and helping this channel grow. Like I said, I do. There we go again. I do English and bad English. I do DLive for my live chats. If you haven't went over the DLive yet, go ahead. I do it on mobile. Download the app, it's free. My DLive handle, I guess you'd call it, is Central Florida Prep E with an E. I ran out of character space because it wouldn't let me put Central Florida Prepper. I am not a preppy. I'm an old redneck. Alright. But I have to wait a month before I can change the name, shorten it up. Didn't know that. But anyway, as long as you download the app and follow my live feed channel, when I do go on the air for live, it'll give you a notification that I've gone live. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Please leave your comments. Like I said, I try my best to get to the comments and respond as soon as they come in. So, until later, y'all have a great week.